The last time a New England Patriot quarterback was handed the keys to the offense in his second year, he became the greatest of all time. Now, 2 decades later, that script might just be repeating itself again. Drake Maye isn't just another quarterback. He's stepping into a perfect storm. Elite arm talent, a revamped offensive unit, a legendary play caller in Josh McDaniels, and the second easiest schedule in the NFL. This is how breakout seasons are born, and today, we're going to show you exactly why Drake Maye is next in line to shock the football world. Drake Maye was drafted to be the face of the New England Patriots, and after a rocky rookie season learning behind the scenes, all signs point to a major breakout in year 2. The raw talent, the mental makeup, and most importantly, the upgraded supporting cast around him are aligning at the perfect time. And if history is any indicator, this is exactly how a franchise quarterback is born. Today we're going deep on why Drake Maye could be the NFL's next big superstar, backed by data, upgraded weapons, and a retooled Patriots system that's ready to explode. Let's start with the player himself. Coming out of UNC, Drake Maye ranked top 5 in almost every measurable you want in a modern quarterback. At 6'4", 230 pounds, he still had elite mobility. At UNC, he threw for 4,321 yards and 38 touchdowns in 2022. He ranked 3rd in big-time throws and 5th in adjusted completion percentage among draft-eligible quarterbacks. His average time to throw was 2.61 seconds, showing poise and processing speed, not just freelancing. PFF graded him as the #1 passer under pressure in 2022 with a passer rating of 109.3 when blitzed. Even in limited rookie action, Maye showed flashes of excellence. He finished the season passing for 2,276 yards with 15 passing touchdowns and 10 interceptions, but Patriots fans know this interception wasn't necessarily his fault. Or this one. Or even this one. But Maye showed resilience. He fought hard with a below-average coaching staff, a below-average supporting cast on the field, and a below-average opportunity for a young quarterback to shine. From his 20-yard runs that sparked new energy into a team that desperately needed it, to his deep bombs to a streaking Kayshon Boutte, there's a lot to be excited about. And a quarterback is only as good as a situation. Luckily, New England completely rebuilt their offense to give Maye every opportunity to succeed. They drafted left tackle Will Campbell. He was their first-round pick out of LSU. He's a 6'6", 325-pound monster who didn't allow a single sack in his final collegiate season. To stabilize the right tackle position, they signed proven veteran right tackle Morgan Moses, who comes from the Jets, and he brings a veteran leadership to this young offensive line room. In the backfield, they drafted Travion Henderson out of Ohio State. He might just be the best pass-blocking running back prospect in recent years. He allowed just 1 pressure in over 70 pass-blocking snaps in 2024, and I expect him to keep Drake Maye upright and also be an emergency check-down option for him when he has nowhere else to go. And the bombshell, the Patriots signed Stefon Diggs, giving Drake Maye a true wide receiver 1. Even if he's throwing yacht parties and coming back from a major injury, he is still probably the best receiver the Patriots have had since Julian Edelman retired. This offensive line, plus a trustworthy checkdown option, plus a game-breaking wide receiver, is a recipe we've seen before with breakout quarterbacks. Year 2 is the traditional breakout window for many NFL greats. Patrick Mahomes threw 50 touchdowns in his first full season, which was in his second year. Josh Allen's passer rating jumped from 85.3 to 107.2 in year 3 after the Bills traded for Stefon Diggs. Jalen Hurts took a leap forward after the Eagles acquired A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith in kind of the same time period. Drake Maye's situation looks eerily similar to these elite quarterbacks who exploded after strategic roster upgrades. And now, perhaps the biggest upgrade of all, Josh McDaniels is back in New England, this time to help mold Drake Maye into a franchise quarterback. McDaniels was the architect behind Tom Brady's most efficient offenses, and he brings a system that's timing-based, play-action heavy, and tailored to quick decision-making. His return means structure, discipline, and a system designed to make reads easier for Maye, especially in the red zone and on 3rd down. Under McDaniels, Tom Brady averaged over 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns per year, even with modest weapons. With Drake Maye's arm talent and mobility, McDaniels might have even more of a dynamic toolset than he had with Brady in his early years. This is exactly the type of veteran play caller a young quarterback needs to flourish. So what does all this mean in terms of production? what can we expect from Drake Maye this upcoming season? We could potentially see somewhere around 4,000 all-purpose yards, 30 all-purpose touchdowns, and if he can limit his turnovers to just 10 to 15 between the interceptions and fumbles with a 94.5 passer rating or better, then he has a chance to truly break out in his second year and continue to build the path to be a franchise quarterback for the Patriots. And here's the kicker. The Pats have the second easiest schedule in the NFL this season, behind only the 49ers. That means Maye will face a below average slate of defenses, including matchups against the Saints, Panthers, and Falcons, all teams that ranked bottom 10 in defensive EPA per play in 2024. A favorable schedule increases the odds of a breakout season and builds the confidence of a young quarterback needs to establish himself early. If the Pats go 9-8 and Maye plays to this level, you're looking at the new face of the franchise and possibly a Pro Bowl alternate. Combine his traits, the upgraded weapons, a clean offensive line, and a coaching staff that believes in him, it's all there. Drake Maye might have flown under the radar last year behind guys like Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, and Caleb Williams, but that's all about to change. Keep your eyes on New England because the NFL's next superstar quarterback is ready to take over. If you like this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more weekly deep dives, and let me know in the comments, where do you rank Drake Maye among young quarterbacks heading into 2025? We'll see you in the next one.